We're now at the end of chapter 1. We're just going to finish off with these 5 practice questions, and they are pretty simple. You probably won't find them too difficult, so let's just go through them one at a time. So the first one is entering the code below returns an error, and the way to fix it, all we need to do is add 1 character to make it return true. So what we're doing is we're making a variable on the fly. We're going to call it my name, and then we're going to check to see if it's equal to this other one. So is Timothy not equal to Benjamin? So we wrote this, my name equals Timothy, and then select my name is not equal to Benjamin. And when we do this, we get a unexpected equals. And EdgeDB sometimes has some really fantastic error output, whereas here it's a little bit vague, but at least it shows us exactly where it happened, which is kind of nice. You can see the underscore there. And that is because this is used to compare for equality, whereas what we want to do is assign a value to my name. So we need to add that colon there, and then it's going to work just right. So it's going to make this this string called Timothy, and then we're going to see if, or it's called my name, and then we're going to compare it to this other string called Benjamin. And then the next one is try inserting a city called Constantinople in the book. At that time it was called Constantinople, but now known as Istanbul. And you can see that Turkish I there with the dot, even if it's a capital I. So let's copy that so we can be extra accurate. And that's pretty easy if we remember the schema. So the name is going to be Constantinople, because that's the name at the time. And then modern name, we're going to put Istanbul in there, and there we go. It returns us a city. So that was easy. The next one is try displaying all of the names of the cities in the database. And the hint here is you can do it in a single line of code, and you don't need the braces. So we don't need to say select city name. If all we want are the names, we can just do that, city.name, and then it'll go down the path and find these strings, this set of strings that you get at the end of that path. So that was question 3, also pretty easy. Next one, try selecting all the city types along with their name and modern name properties, but this time we're going to change name to say old name and modern name to say name now. So first we have select city, and then we're going to, so we want name, and then we want modern name. But instead of calling it that, we're going to say, let's see, old name equals name, and then we say new name, give it a different name. So remember, this is short for city.name and city.modern-name. So we just do that, and I forgot a comma. There we go. And you can see now, instead of calling it modern name and name, it's calling it old name and new name. And by the way, just to show, trailing commas don't matter. You can have an extra comma in there and they'll still work. And then the last one is will typing select city produce an error? And the answer is no, because keywords are case insensitive, and I don't think we learned that, but we know it now. And when EdgeDB first came out, it used these capitals everywhere for keywords. You had like in and select and insert and so on, but it's always been case insensitive. So eventually it changed to this lowercase, which kind of looks a little bit neater. So the answer is nope, it's not going to produce an error because they are insensitive. However, if I do that, then it will not work. So it's only the keywords, whereas the type names and everything else, they're case sensitive, so you don't want to mix up like all caps and lowercase when it comes to those. But for the keywords, you're fine either way. So see you in chapter 2.